What is up, Fin fans? Thought I'd go live with you guys. Go early. You know, sitting here. Why not? Why not go live for a little bit? Got a bunch of you guys already in here. Let's go make sure to say hey to everyone. You got Aaron in here. You got Kim in here. You got Flipside in here. Jeffrey's in here. Dominic was in here. Finn's fan panel. Greg, Carlos, all you guys are in here. What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing on this Saturday before game day? Now, there's a lot. There's a lot that we need to talk about, and some of it is, at Miami Dolphins related, and some of it is NFL related because there is some news that broke yesterday. Well, not yesterday. There was some news that broke of, the Titans had a bunch of people test positive, and then more people test positive. And it's not even just players. It was players. It was coaching staff. It was staff, more and more. And then it came out today that Cam Newton has tested positive. And now it came out today that the backup quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs has tested positive. So all I know is Seattle has landed in Miami, I think at 12:45 today. So about like 15, 20 minutes ago. Seattle has landed in Miami. Seattle is in Miami. So there's a it's big. This is something that they probably saw coming and are probably going to move the games. I could see the Chiefs Patriots game probably going to be moved till Monday or Tuesday, and then we already know about the Titans Steelers game. That's moved. Man, I hope there is a game tomorrow. There'll be a game tomorrow. No one on the Dolphins has tested positive or anything, so there would most definitely be a game tomorrow. Hey, Doug, got to talk about Newton. Yeah, Kevin, just mention Cam Newton. It's we'll see. We'll see how this all pans out. But this stream is about the Miami Dolphins taking on the Seattle Seahawks. We're going to be talking about this game. This is a very big, important game for the Dolphins. Not really because it's so close. Well, because a lot of people will say, "Hey, why is this a big, important game?" It's game 4. It's a big, important game because this is the measuring stick of the season, in my eyes. If the Dolphins come out and they play really well and they play really hard against the Seattle Seahawks, then I honestly think that this shows where the trajectory is going for the rest of the season. Because, in all honesty, I think that you guys know how I feel about the fact that there's no preseason, there was no real training camp, OTAs, mini camp, all that stuff. So, Doug, you're gonna over Gase and the Jets. Am I gonna what over them? Could be a trap game for Seattle. Yeah, could definitely be a trap game for Seattle. Judging by the fact most of the sick guys are coaching on the Titan, I'd say they broke the COVID rules. Probably. Yeah, I'm here for Miami. I'm here in Miami from Maryland to see the game. Oh, nice, Big J. What's up, yo boy? What's up, Evan? Hey, Doug, I'm an MVP patron, so how do I get on the channel? I'll let you know, Trey. I'll let you know. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I'm going to have some of you guys on here. What's up, Pete? The rain doesn't stop down here. Could be a sloppy game tomorrow if it continues. That's Miami for you. But yeah, so this live stream is going to be a little different. I think I did this one time or a few times before. I'm going to have you guys on, right? So here's the thing, and here's how it's going to go. I'm going to have you guys on, but I want to get as many of you guys on as possible, right? So the Patreons, the guys who are my patrons, especially my MVP patrons, the guys who paid $20, they're going to stick around. They're kind of co-hosting with me, right? But I want to get everyone on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link in the chat, and I want to get you guys on here, I want to get you guys on here. I want to get as much as you guys on as possible, so we could talk Dolphins, Seattle. So, I'll pop a few guys on. I'll try to fill up, probably get about 6 people in the chat. We'll chat about Seattle, and then I'll start rotating. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give everyone a chance to come on, hang out, talk Seattle, Miami, and do our thing. D-Boy, I'm going to message you on Patreon, Patreon, and let you know how you go about doing that. But thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Yeah, I think I woke up today to 2 new patrons, so I greatly appreciate that. I'm calling it Doug. Dolphins will upset Seattle 27-21. Just excuse me real quick. I gotta go put my headphones on. So when I pop you guys in, I can hear what you guys are saying, and I'm not. All right. So I'm going to still going to start popping you guys in. I'm going to invite you guys. And let's start talking Dolphins, Seattle. Let's start talking Dolphins, Seattle. Any news on Byron? I'm hearing Byron is iffy. He's doubtful to play, so I don't think it's going to be Byron in there. So, yeah. Got our first guy in here. Let me pop him in. What's up, Elvis? How you doing, bud?
No. Well, I gotta fix my hair.
Oh, you got the Marlins hat on. How you feel about
you?
the Marlins, man? You heard me?
A little bit laggy.
All right, hold on. Let me get Gio in here. What's up, Gio News?
What's up?
How you doing, bud?
Good.
Get some more people in here. So how you feeling about the Seattle Dolphins game?
I think that it will be actually a low-scoring game.
Oh, really?
Maybe like 20-14.
Fins fan for life in here now too. What's up, bud? And D-Boy. What's up, D-Boy?
What up?
How are you guys feeling about the Seattle game? You guys nervous for this game, or do you think this is going to be an upset?
I don't really know. I mean, Russell's having such a crazy year this year, so I'm pretty worried about that. The missing of Byron Jones is pretty scary.
Yeah.
But I hope Noah steps up. I really do. He had a pretty good showing last week, so just hoping he could have a good week 4.
Yeah, man. What do you think, Fins fan for life? Oop. I don't know if you can hear me.
Man, I really think that it's going to be an upset this week. Is my mic on?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an upset. Hopefully, our defense shows up. I think it's going to all come down to us being able to stop Seattle and Russell Wilson from running the ball. If we can limit him from running the ball, then I think we'll be all right.
Now, who do you guys think is going to cover who? Being that Noah's not going to be in there, who do you think's covering who? Do you think Iggy's going to be on DK? Like, what are you guys thinking with that?
I think I would go Igbenogany on Lockett and put Xavier Howard on DK Metcalf. I think that would work better.
What's up, Ray? How you doing, bud?
How's it going, man?
How are you feeling about this game?
Honestly, man, I think the key to winning this game is we got to stop those big routes. DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, they're like sending them like deep down the field. So limit the big plays, and I think we have a good chance of winning. Because for the most part, their running game, Chris Carson, I think we can stop those guys. Uh, it won't be up front where we have the problem. Will be down the field, especially since we don't have Byron Jones.
Mm,
So yeah, basically limit the big plays, limit the deep routes, and I think we should be good.
yeah, man. Let me get the leader of Finn's fan panel in here, Larry Al. What's up, bud? How you
Hey, my
doing?
brother, what's up?
How you feeling about this game? You think this is going to be an upset, or do you think
Well,
Wilson's going
guys,
to do his thing?
guys that don't know me, I tend to be logical about things. I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna predict my scores based on Homer Bill. I think this is a game we could very well win.
Mhm.
Okay. The news that Dunbar and Jamal Adams are out. Okay. Already a bad defense just got worse.
Mhm.
Okay, guys, and that's huge in my book. Also, the most important thing I want to see from our offense is not necessarily get a shootout. Continue what's got the offense going. Mix up the plays. Okay. Don't run automatically on first down. If you pass on first, like Chad Getta used to do in the pass to establish the run. I think you get Seattle off balance. You get ball control, limit the number of opportunities Russell. Most important thing, be true to who you are. This defense was built on primarily man-to-man coverage, right? A lot of people
Yeah.
out there are afraid about that. No, because once in any sport, once you go up being outside of who you are, you
Mhm.
already lost the battle.
Yep.
So that's my point there. I'm predicting. I know I'm supposed to say it for my show, but that's okay. I don't think it's going to be as an offensive explosion as everybody think. Russell has been phenomenal, but one thing about phenomenal, they don't last forever.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but he's a great quarterback. That's not phenomenal. But I still think with what's going on with the injury fronts, especially if the offensive line, if they miss a couple of their offensive linemen there because people are not talking about that, they're still listed as questionable.
Mm.
So if two of them don't go, then that really is going to be a problem for them. So I predicted 24-20.
Okay.
Dolphins.
Okay. Yeah, I could definitely see that. And also you got to remember, Seattle doesn't have a great record going from Seattle and playing in Miami. Russell Wilson either. I think they have like one win in the past couple of years. So it's gonna be a good game, and we could just hope that sticks with it. So yeah, I'm gonna get some more people in here. Gio, do you have anything you want to say before you get out of here, bud?
Not really, but thanks for my time.
Yeah.
No problem, bud.
I gotta leave too, Dougie. So you gotta have people on. I got my own show. Just want to get my 2 cents in, because it is. I'm so excited about this game. Just want to get my 2 cents in.
I got one more thing. I think
It's
that we need to get ahead
Yeah.
quickly. We need to get ahead real quickly, and we need to stay ahead. And every time we get the ball, keep scoring and don't stop scoring. And if we keep the Seattle on their heels, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, man, and that's what we did with Jacksonville, and that's what this defense can do. This defense has a huge lead. They could start pinning the ears back, getting after the quarterback. World of a difference. World of a difference. Let me get some more people in here. I got Nash in here, and I got Rodrigo in here. What is up, fellas?
What's up?
How you guys feeling about this the Seattle game?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Nash.
Yeah, so I just feel like, in my opinion, the best thing we can do to win is run the ball. I feel like the best way we can win is not letting Russell Wilson touch the field.
Mm-hmm.
I feel hopefully maybe they can mix it up with Breida and Miles Gaskin, and maybe even Jordan Howard could not be a goal line back and mix it up. Have 3 good backs and keep Russell Wilson off the field. That's, in my opinion, the best way to win.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Rodrigo, how you feeling about all this?
Hi, Doug. Greetings from Mexico City, Dolphins fan for almost 30 years. I'm nervous. I like Fitzpatrick when he's doing his Fitz magic, but we know all about his roller coaster, and then it can turn to Fitz tragic, which hopefully it doesn't. But okay, I mean, everything could happen. We're at home. I'm excited for the game. There's some COVID news around the NFL, which I hope nothing happens to us. But it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be high scoring, and let's hope Dolphins come up with a win.
Yeah, seriously, it's what's going around in the NFL is definitely worrisome, and hopefully they get this under control and it just sticks with the teams that have been affected. But yeah, this like I keep saying, the Seattle game is like, I think this is the benchmark of the season, and this is going to tell us how the rest of the season is going to go. Because week 1 and week 2, we were in those games, we did our thing, but we got it. This is it. We've had 3 weeks to get ready now. We got to start gelling together. We got to do our thing. This is it. This is the game where Miami comes out and they show Seattle, they show the rest of the world. No one's picking the Dolphins to win this game. Heck, I didn't even pick Dolphins to win this game. I want them to win this game, but I didn't even pick the Dolphins to win this game.
Big mistake.
Maybe the tides will turn. Maybe the fact that I have my, you guys know my motto. I'd rather be surprised than let down. Maybe the universe is going to be like, let's prove Doug wrong, so he looks like an idiot on his own channel. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take looking like an idiot every day if the Dolphins win every day.
You're gonna have to dance again.
I'll dance again. I was saying too. I think it was the Bills game when we had a blackout and the Dolphins scored. And I went on Twitter, I was saying, if I can't watch any games this season, but the Dolphins win like the next 15 straight games, I won't watch a game. I don't care. I'll do whatever it takes for the Dolphins to win. So if me picking against the Dolphins every week gets them that win, I'll pick against them every friggin' week.
Definitely.
All right. Let me get Big T in here, Ray. You got any last things you want to say, bud?
I'm gonna get out of here, Doug. Thanks for having me.
Honestly,
yeah, no problem, bud.
Let's just get the job done. Let's just win. That's it.
All right. Yeah, definitely. Got Big T in here now. What's up, Big T?
Hey, how's everybody doing today?
Doing good, man. How you feeling about the Seattle game?
Like you said, it's better to be surprised than let down. I think if our defense shows up and Fitzmagic shows up, I think we can definitely, have a very close game, if not win. Because I think if Xavier Howard gets a couple picks, I think we should be in good business. Dan Mitchell's channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left a comment. He's like, "Oh, they're gonna get blown out." And I was like, "I think it's gonna be closer than you think."
That's the funny thing too. All season, we've been hearing that, haven't we? All season, against the Patriots, we're going to get blown out. Against the Bills, we're going to get blown out. Everyone keeps saying that the Dolphins are going to get blown out by a team, and we're always in it. But that's isn't that always a Dolphins thing? Even when we only won 5 games last season, we were for a bunch of them. We were in them for a good part of that game.
Yeah. I remember that I think it was either last year or 2 years ago, that Colts game, the Dolphin Colts game, they were up by 10 in the fourth quarter, and they just and then the Colts came back and won it. I don't remember exactly what year it was, but
I think it was 2017, I think it was, or 2018.
Yeah, something like that. And I was just like, oh, come on, that's typical Dolphins.
Mace of the $2 donation says, nice new digs, bro. Come on, do a one-on-one with me, bro. Definitely, Mace. Mace is actually in the backstage. Let me get him in here. What is up, Mace? How you doing, bud? Thank you for the donation, man.
Nice to finally meet you, bro. Nice to meet all you guys. What's up, fellas?
Yeah,
what's going on?
What up?
Nice to meet you guys, bro. Thank you so much. One question I got for Doug real quick. I've been telling guys all week in the chat room that this is going to be a shootout. And the reason is because the one thing the Dolphins have done well is their offensive line is gelling right in front of our eyes. It's about damn time. And Fitzpatrick is clean unless he's running in for a touchdown, running for a first down. And I want to know from all you guys what you think of our offensive line so far this year after 3 games.
Absolutely. It's blowing me away, honestly. You guys know for a fact that from jump, I was so nervous about this offensive line, having Austin Jackson, a rookie, potentially playing, have, either Solomon Kinley or Hunt playing. I was just so nervous. And the funny thing is, the people that are struggling on this offensive line, like last week, Eric Flowers had a few mishaps here and there, but the line's been solid, and it's the vets that are kind of flubbing up. Whereas like Austin Jackson's killing it, and Solomon Kinley is just bullying people. So like the one thing that I was most nervous about with this team, which was the offensive line, is the thing I'm least nervous about because of how well, like you just got to look at how Greer drafted and taking Austin Jackson, taking Solomon Kinley, taking Robert Hunt, building those trenches. I think we might be good with the offensive line. Maybe add one more piece next year, but I think this offensive line's good, man. Yeah, exactly. It's shocking. What do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, like in the free agency when they were spending all the money on defense, I was like, "Where's the offensive line?" Well, I guess they did add Ted Karras, but I thought they were going to do more with the offensive line. But then after the draft, I was like, "Oh, I see what's going on," And I thought, especially talking about the draft and like the trade, I thought Matt Breida would have a bigger role. Maybe he still will, but I'm debating whether to get Myles Gaskin on my fantasy or not, make a trade for him.
I'm telling you,
hold off on that.
You're gonna do it, and then all of a sudden Breida's gonna go off. I'm telling you, it's what happens.
I have another question for the entire panel. Next 3 weeks, Seattle tomorrow, at Denver, and at San Francisco. I feel that the offensive line, again, should play well because they're not going to really face a pass rush. Maybe with Frisco, but definitely not tomorrow, not with Denver. What you guys feel about that? Next 3 games with not really a pass rush from the defenses that we're playing against.
How do you guys feel? I'll let you guys get this one.
I was nervous at first with the rookies of the offensive line, but they are doing great at pass blocking. I was concerned about every one of us want to see Tua right away, but I was like, okay, let's get the offensive line do better. But it's doing good, so the pass protection is great. So I'm not nervous of getting Tua if he needs to go in anytime. So I'm loving Solomon Kinley. He's doing great.
Rodrigo brings up a very, very, very good point. Us Dolphin fans, the ones that didn't want Tua to start from jump, right? The guys who wanted him to grow. The biggest thing that people were saying when they wanted him to grow is, we don't know what this offensive line is going to look like. We don't know if he's going to get the protection he needs and this, and that. After seeing this offensive line and the amount of sacks that Fitz is taking, which is I think like 4 times in 4 weeks, if Fitz starts to struggle, they will most definitely put Tua out there because, like Rodrigo said, this offensive line is killing it to the point that they're probably not hesitant about putting Tua out there if it needs to be,
Hey, Doug, I've been getting pushback all week, my man, about this offensive line. And these people, Dolphin fans, still think the Seahawks is the Legion of Boom. That is long gone, okay? That is long gone. And with no Adams tomorrow, and then next week, the Niners, 2 of their best pass rushers out for the year. And then Denver without Von Miller that's struggling. If the Jets can score 28 points on you, your defense got problems, okay?
Yeah.
Next 3 weeks, okay, they're not going to have a pass rush. They're really not. And I'll tell you something else, guys, that will make you chuckle. I was watching NFL Network when I got home from work yesterday afternoon. All they was talking about was the number 1 fantasy pickup. Guess who it is this week? They're telling people to get this guy right now. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Because they know that this game tomorrow is going to be a shootout. I only wish there was 60,000 Dolphin fans to see this because we haven't seen something like this in a long time about to come. And I compared it to, remember the game A.J. Feely back in 2004? I forgot the team he played, but he was throwing bombs for touchdowns in the first half of the game. And, I was excited. I haven't seen fireworks like that since a healthy Marino 25 years ago. Yeah. I think you're going to see something like that tomorrow. What you guys think about that? I really do. I think we're going to put up at least 34 points tomorrow. I really do.
Let me just address Charlie real quick because Charlie said DDW, no Tua this year. Come on, man. Must sit and learn. I agree. They won't put him out there unless he knows the offense, unless he shows it in practice. Flores is a practice guy. You kill it in practice, you're going to make the field 100%. So, Charlie, I agree. What I'm saying is, if it needs to happen, if Tua needs to come in, if Tua needs to play, Fitz gets injured or Fitz is seriously struggling or something, the offensive line has shown that it can happen, is all I'm saying. Just want to make sure I got that clear, because I can already start to see some people are like, no. I'm saying is if it needs to happen or if the coaching staff thinks that he is ready to start, the offensive line shows that won't be a problem. But yeah, Mace, 100%, the Seattle Seahawks have a very poor pass rush, and they have a ton of pass defense, and they have a ton of injuries in that pass defense where Fitz is definitely going to have a game. Hopefully, can only hope. How you guys feeling though, D Boy and Big T? How you guys feeling about this?
You go first.
Okay. Yeah. So I have Fitz as my starting QB on fantasy this week for sure. Well, the thing is that I didn't draft really one. I drafted Drew Lock. So anyway,
boy.
Yeah. So Ryan Fitzpatrick is a good pickup for me. I'm a Denver fan also. I was born in Denver, so I like to watch them. But anyway, we're not talking about Broncos here. So the pass defense is a little inviting for me. I like it. I think Fitz will blow up some numbers. I think Isaiah Ford will see some action today or tomorrow. Because Gesicki's going to have a day. I think everybody's going to have a good day.
Hells yes.
Yeah.
Charlie, thank you for the $3 donation. But D-Boy, how are you feeling about this whole situation?
Yeah, so I'm excited to see Fitz. I think he's going to sling the ball well. But what I'm really most excited about is Gaskin. This is going to be his first true test against a really good rush defense.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see how he plays.
Very, very great point. We got Dwayne in the building. What's up, Dwayne?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How you doing today?
What's up, bro?
Hey,
how are you?
Real quick, I just want to
All right.
address what Red had to say. He said, do you think the O-line is only good because the other teams are just getting used to football again? Yes and no, Red, because every team is getting used to it. But they have faced some really good pass rush with the Buffalo Bills, and they held that Buffalo Bills pass rush to, I think, 1 sack that game. Oliver and all those great guys. So got to give the Dolphins offensive line some credit. But Dwayne, my dude, how are you feeling about tomorrow's game going against Seattle in Miami?
You know what? The Dolphins have as good a chance as any to win this game, and the fact that, and I'm gonna say this sarcastically, if Adam Gase is still the coach of that Jets after that performance, the Dolphins have a chance of winning this game. Okay, everybody who's saying no way, guess what? The Dolphins can win this game. Okay, so I think that with the injuries that Seattle is enduring right now, with in the secondary with Jamal Adams, that's going to be a key factor in the game. I know that the Dolphins are suffering in the secondary as well, with Byron Jones being doubtful. So I do believe, Doug, you're correct in saying that it's going to be a high-scoring game. And I wouldn't be surprised if both teams get over 30, 31 points.
That's why I said 37-34.
Yeah,
Okay.
the team that wins is the one that, this is like such a John Madden quote, but the team that wins is the one that makes the stops when it's needed.
Bingo.
So it's gonna be that back and forth. The team that can, all right, 3rd and 2, make the stop, get them off the field. It's on the defense. It's on the defense. Whichever defense shows up tomorrow is the one that's going to win this game, because both offenses right now are doing really well.
I think Flores. Go ahead, Dwayne.
It may be the last team that has the ball, the team who has the ball.
That's what I've been saying all week.
Win the game.
Yeah.
I mean, there have been times where the Dolphins in their history with Seattle have played scared and have played not to lose the game. But I think with this coaching staff, they will play to win the game.
I'm going to add to that exactly what Dwayne just said. If I had a choice, you put a gun to my head. Which coach is going to scheme their defense to neutralize the other? I'm taking Flores all day and gazillion times on Sunday, not because of this Flores. Pete Carroll, I've seen him enough in my life, okay? There's no Legion of Boom back there anymore. He has 2 Hall of Fame linebackers in Wagner and KJ Wright. That's a given. They can stop the run. But when it comes to, let's say, Fitz going back there to throw, I'm telling you now, he's with no Adams, and I was picking it 37-34 with Adams. They're going to have a field day tomorrow. And Dolphin fans, get your food ready, get your snacks ready, because this is probably the most entertaining game you're going to see in Miami in years.
Get the popcorn ready. Get the popcorn ready.
Get your sandwiches ready.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, man. It's I'm just, this is the game that makes me nervous because, in all honesty, like, I want the Dolphins to win. I want the Dolphins to win every week. I'd love to go, 19-0, win it all, beat the record of our own team, But even if say the Dolphins lose 31-30, I still feel good. I don't know why. I still feel good because this Seattle team is a good Seattle team. Yeah, their pass defense is garbage, but their rush defense is good. That offense is good. They have a Hall of Fame elite quarterback. It's good.
You know what will make us all feel good? Let's say if they lose 37-34 tomorrow, or even win that way too. Because not only were they competitive against a very, very good team this decade, but more because you're seeing electricity in the air. The offensive line is keeping the quarterback clean, and he's putting points on the board. I keep telling these Dolphin fans, this fellas, Doug and everybody on the panel, as long as you put points on the board, you're competitive in every damn game you're playing. When the last time you saw a Dolphin team where it's looking more and more by the week that your offensive line is your best unit? When the last time you seen that in Miami?
Yeah. And it's funny too, because week 1 against the New England Patriots, we struggled in some aspects of it. It took us forever to score a touchdown. We weren't looking good. A lot of people were very down. Oh God, this is it. Look at the season. This is it. Then we got Buffalo. And then it's like, we're going to get stomped by Buffalo. When we were answering, Buffalo would score, we'd answer. Buffalo would score, we'd answer. There was 2 or 3 plays here and there that if they went the other way, Dolphins win that game against Buffalo, showing how good and how competitive this team can be when they start to gel, when they have a full. I'm telling you, if the Miami Dolphins had a full offseason, OTAs, minicamp, a full training camp, and a full preseason, I think this team would be 3-1 right now. I honestly do. Or 2-1 right now, because they're showing once they start to gel, because the lines need to play together consistently to gel together. They would do great, beat the crap out of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and now if they're home facing a Seahawks team and beat them, 49ers in Denver next, beat up teams, man. And then San Diego at home.
I mean, the NFL Network was just praising yesterday afternoon that they really believe Miami's going to score at least, like I said, 34 points on the Seahawks. They said, go get Ryan Fitzpatrick now because it's going to be fireworks. I'm going to say one more thing to you guys. The defense, by the time we play the Chiefs, I guarantee you this, our defense will be rocking. It's taken them some time, but by the time we play the Chiefs, which is week 14, that's the final home stretch of the year. Chiefs, New England at home, at Vegas, and at Buffalo. Our defense is going to be clicking. I'll guarantee you that by that time.
Yeah. And you got to look, the next 4 games, we're on the West Coast, but then the West Coast teams have to come here back to back. Chargers have to come here. Rams have to come here. Both LA teams have to come to Miami. The Dolphins could beat the Chargers. The Chargers have a ton of injuries as well. Same thing with the Rams. Dolphins could beat the Rams. The only thing that scares me about the Rams is Aaron Donald.
You took the words right out of my mouth, man. And when we play those 2 teams, we're going to see something about it. That's going to tell us about our offensive line.
If this offensive line can hold Aaron Donald, then I'm excited for the future.
I saw Buffalo do it for 2.5 quarters past Sunday. Then the idiot called off the dogs, and the Rams took the lead. You know what I'm saying? But for 2.5 quarters in that game, they controlled Aaron Donald, and Josh Allen looked like Dan Marino out there.
Michael asked, "Do you think Seattle will run on us from the start?" Yeah, 100%. They're gonna try to. They might even start doing some RPOs and stuff because if you watch film, you'll see that New England and even Buffalo, when they were running RPOs, it worked on us. We have a hard time against mobile quarterbacks. What do you guys think? Do you think Seattle's going to run on us from the start?
Well, my question is Chris Carson healthy?
Yes, he's playing tomorrow.
He is playing?
Yeah.
Okay. I think they will. We don't. I don't know about our run or our run D. So I think our run or pass D is probably better than our run D. So I think they might hit us from the run.
Every team tries to establish the run, so that's not something that's a secret to any defense. Now, will they be super successful? I hope not. But either way, you have to make a play or plays. There's 3 or 4 plays on the offensive side, 3 or 4 plays on the defensive side that determine the game. The Dolphins can't afford to drop an interception, a possible interception. The Dolphins can't afford to not pick up a fumble. They have to be very opportunistic in that aspect of the game as well, because anytime you have an opportunity to take advantage of a great team like Seattle's offense, you have to make them pay and take advantage of it. So yes, they're going to try to run the ball like everybody else, but you have to be in a position to take advantage of the opportunities that you get on defense.
Yeah, man, 100% agree with everything you had to say in that. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I believe that's the case. I just have a lot of confidence going into this game because we played the Bills pretty heavily, and their offense has been cooking. Josh Allen's putting up record numbers. So we really didn't do too bad against the Bills. So
you got to remember that in that game, the Dolphins are Preston Williams 4th and 1 at the goal line drop.
Yeah,
winning that game.
I remember that sequence.
And
They had three second, third, and fourth and ones, and they didn't get it in.
Yep.
Also, how many dropped interceptions? Eric Rose dropped interception, was a pick 6.
Yep.
And that's what I'm saying. You have to take advantage of the opportunities that are presented to you.
Mm-hmm.
And the Dolphins, if you go to last 2 games, right? They have had the opportunity to score over 30 or scored 30 in those last 2 games. The offense is getting better. And even in that Patriot game, again, they shot themselves in the foot in the red zone to score more points. With the Fitz interception down there, they're gonna score, which leads back to or goes back to Mace's point about the fact that if you have an offense that scores, you're in the game. Last year at this point in time, we were happy with having 20 points after 3 games. Not happy, but that was the results.
Yeah.
20 points after 3 games. This year, we have an offense that can at least keep up.
Yeah.
At least keep up.
That's what we have to do tomorrow, because I'm going to say this right. 2 keys to the game. Number 1, I disagree with you. Russell Wilson already put the word out that they're going to go Air Wilson tomorrow all day because he's in love with these 5 touchdown games. So they're going to use the pass to set up the run. Number 2, and this is on the Dolphins side of the ball, Jerome Baker is the most important player tomorrow, because what you have to do tomorrow is hit Wilson. You have to sack him. Keep hitting him, because in this heat tomorrow, supposed to be 89 tomorrow, they said in NFL Network, got to hit him, because the more you hit him, as the game goes on and the game is still close, he's going to wear down a little bit. And I believe this game's going to come down to which quarterback blinks.
Mm-hmm.
And Wilson hasn't blinked yet. Fitzpatrick is known to blink in his career. So we don't know what's going to happen. We're not the game we're not forecasters, but I'm just going to say this. The Dolphins will be very entertaining tomorrow. And for Dolphin fans like all of us and those who are watching in the chat room, enjoy this because it's been a long time coming. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Hey, Chandler B, I don't think that they should do a lot of moving around. I think that if you put Ibenanani at cornerback, that would probably be a move for the normal sets. And if you slide Needham in as the nickel, don't do any tinkering with the safeties, but move Noah into that number one spot. That will suffice, because if you start moving somebody from safety to cornerback and cornerback to safety in a game like this, you could have an opportunity where there's a lack of communication, and on one play could be the difference in winning the game. So at the very least, keep everybody in their normal, quote unquote, normal position, rather than bringing a safety to corner and a corner to safety. Those type of situations cause communication breakdowns.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. So before I get out of here, because I'm going to get out of here about 15 minutes, and I want to get you guys in here to give us your full analysis of the game. So it's going to take about 15, 20 minutes. We're going to start with D-Boy. How are you feeling about this game, and what is your prediction on the game?
So I feel pretty comfortable with this game. I feel like it's going to be a shootout, like you guys have been saying. I think Miami's going to come up, like, we're going to have like a game-winning field goal, or it's going to be Fitz having a game-winning drive. I feel like we're going to get the ball, and it's going to come into Fitz's hands, and I think we're going to win the game 41-38.
Nice.
Nice. What do you think of Big T?
I think this game is going to be very heavily on our defense. So if our defense shows up, because I don't know if they're going to put Xavier Howard on DK Metcalf or Tyler Lockett. They're both really good wide receivers, but hopefully he can get a couple picks, get some turnovers. But I feel like if our defense shows up, have Kyle Van Noy get to quarterback, I think it should be a very competitive game. I've been really struggling with my score prediction because in my heart I want the Dolphins to win, but it's just like logically it's like I think it's going to be a very close game. I think it might be 35-37 either team.
Okay.
So something like that.
Rodrigo, how are you feeling? What is your final thoughts on the game, and what is your score prediction?
Well, I think we all agree that it's going to be a high-scoring game. The best thing, even though we lose, which I hope we don't, is that we're seeing improvement, which that's the great part. It's not the same as last year. So even though we win or lose, I hope we win, of course. But the improvement is what makes me very happy, and I'm very nervous about the game. But I think maybe the Dolphins could win, maybe 31-28. Last scoring, we got a good field goal unit, so maybe the last drive field goal maybe it gave us the win. So things up.
I like that, Rodrigo.
Dwayne, how are you feeling? What is your thoughts and your final score prediction?
You know what? I'll be quick. 34-31 Dolphins, and I think that the last team who has the ball is winning that game, and that's what I have. I believe that it's going to be that way and I don't want to take up any more of your time, Doug. So I'm gonna leave it there.
All right, Mace. What are you thinking?
First of all, thank you for the first time I got to meet all you guys for the first time. So used to be in the chat, and I appreciate it. I got Seattle 37-34, but like I said before, it's going to be a rock'em sock'em game. It's going to be an enjoyable game, and only with 60,000 people can be in that stadium to enjoy it because, again, this is a game that, for the first time in a long time, the Dolphins are going to produce. Unless he makes mistakes, the quarterback or someone fumbles, the Dolphins are going to electrify the fans by putting points on the board about the quarterback being touched. And Doug, I love you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
you.
Thank you, guys.
Nice to meet you
Guys, I had one more comment to show
What's
you
up,
guys.
Big T?
Look at the shirt.
Oh,
that's what's up.
He's got this DDW merch on. Thank you so much, Big T. I appreciate that, brother.
So, everybody, I appreciate everything you guys do, and I appreciate coming on here, meeting you guys. So, just wanted to show the shirt.
I appreciate that, guys. Thank you all for hanging out, and I really do appreciate that, guys.
Hey, Doug, you have a wonderful show. Fin fans support other Fin fans. So, we always gonna support each other in the endeavors that you trying to achieve, man. So thank you for putting this together. Thank you.
Yeah, Doug, and again,
thanks, Doug.
Congratulations on your upcoming wedding and your firstborn, my brother.
Thank
You're
you,
a great
man.
man. Thank you so much, bro.
Appreciate that. All right, guys. So I had the awesome panel on. Was an absolute blast having you guys on talking Miami Dolphins football. I can actually take my headphones off now. But just to end this all out, this is going to be a tough game. This is going to be an extremely tough game taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks have a top offense. They have a top passing game. We don't know what they're doing with their run, but their rush defense also is top 5. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be an extremely tough game. To say that the Dolphins have no chance is just it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense to say that the Dolphins have absolutely no chance, because we have seen this time and time again. 2-12 Dolphins taking on the 12-2 New England Patriots Monday night with AJ Feely as our quarterback, or Jay Feely as our quarterback. We win that game. To say that the Dolphins have no chance in any game just is illogical. Any given Sunday, any team can do it. This Dolphin team is getting better week in and week out as the season goes on. This team is getting better and better. I saw somebody in the comment section saying that the team doesn't even have a top 10 player on the team. Mike Gesicki is a top 10 tight end in the NFL right now. This offensive line has some top talent on it. So if this team is getting better as the season goes on, it's very, very, very exciting to see how the team is progressing. Like I said, not having a preseason, not having OTAs, not having all this stuff is hindering these young teams. I know a lot of people like to say, hey, what about, this team or this team? The NFL in a whole, all these teams didn't have preseason, OTAs, all that stuff. Yes. But the team, they don't have one of the youngest teams in the NFL. Miami Dolphins and Jacksonville Jaguars have the youngest teams in the NFL. You need time to gel, get together, do your thing. So that being said, this game's going to be a hard fought game, and this game is going to really test the team. If we can come out with the win, and in the first 4 games go 2-2, and those 2 wins, one of them is against the Seattle Seahawks, I think that's going to change the narrative of this team, and I think that's going to change the narrative that people have of this team. Gesicki is not a top 10 tight end, Gotriot say. Well, first off, you're a Patriot fan, so you don't know anything, but look him up. Look up Mike Gesicki's stats. So, yeah. You guys already know my prediction. It hurts me to say it, but I hope that the team can play hard. I hope that the team can come out and fight. But it's going to be a tough game. Absolutely tough game. I will do my post-game reaction tomorrow, probably come out around 5 o'clock. I am also going to be live on Twitter for the halftime. So if you guys want a halftime update, go on my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to be live on Twitter at halftime. Also at 3:30, I'm going over to NorbCam, youtube.com/NorbCam. I'm going over there at 3:30. Going to do a nice little collab. I think it's a live stream over there. We're going to talk about Seattle and Miami over there some more. So I will see you guys at 3:30 over at NorbCam. Go over there, support the Dolphins, shout out the Dolphins. We need some support over on the enemy territory. But it was a blast hanging out with you guys. I'm going to do this more often where I'm going to have you guys on here to chat. I love talking to you guys. I love chatting with you guys, especially on the channel. So I will see you guys 3:30 over there, and I will see you guys tomorrow, halftime on Twitter and post-game afterwards. But like usual, fellas, stay classy and fins up.